Hey guys, okay, so I'm going to show you how easy this is to grow your network. Now, I grow my network obviously from Host to Post as well, which you should have already kind of hopped into. Host to Post is amazing, but you can grow even faster by adding people. So I'm going to show you Facebook first, and then I'm going to go over to Instagram and show you Instagram in case you also work Instagram. I do both. Okay, so I am in groups. Disney groups because Disney's my thing. So let me first, before I jump into that, let me show you. When you go to my page, you can clearly see that I am someone that likes Disney. You don't have to necessarily have a cover photo, but you can see that it's in my bio. You can also see Clubfoot Mama is in my bio, and I am in Clubfoot Mom groups. Okay, so you'll just figure out what you love. I'll be honest, I wouldn't use a mom group because mom groups can be a little crazy. But I would use something that you're passionate about. Maybe it's gardening, maybe it's painting, maybe it's bullet journaling, maybe it's, I don't know, running, whatever it is for you. I happen to love Disney. So I'm going to go to my Disney group here. I'm going to scroll down, and I typically will find a post that I think is really cute that just has a lot of likes on it. This one's really cute. I'm going to keep just going. This one's kind of funny. Okay, so I'm going to go in here. In order to look at these 1.1 thousand reactions, I have to click on comments, and I'm going to scroll down, and then I'm going to click on the people's names who reacted to it. I am someone that uses a little heart feature. Instead of just liking it, I always use a little heart. That's just me. So I'm going to click on the little heart, and these are all the people that did that, right? So if I scroll down, you'll see that it has add friend next to some people's names. Now, some of these, it's really weird that it doesn't have it there, but I can still add friend, I think. I don't know if it's just mine that's messed up or what, but you can go through here and you can see this person. I'm not friends with her, right? I just kind of look super duper quick. Oh, she's mutual friends with Caroline. Okay, Caroline is on my team, so I'm not going to friend her because we have a mutual friend. So that's important to know too. And I do not go to the suggested friends list. I do not go there. I do not suggest you go there because what happens is Caroline and I, right, are friends. It's just an example. So if she went to suggested friends, she would find some of my personal friends that she's not friends with. So don't do that. Go into groups. I promise this is one of the best ways. I'll show you one other way in a second. So let's go into... I honestly only usually add girls or women, whatever. Females, just because I am female. So Irene, okay. It doesn't say that she's in any sort of like other MLM or anything like that. So I'm going to add her. I'm going to go down the list and see. Okay, Dana she looks fine. Add friend. Do you see how fast this is? So that's 2. I'm just going to keep doing this. That's 3. And until I get to 25. So I'll do 25 at a time. That's 4. And this is how fast it is. It goes really, really fast. I'm just adding people. I'm not messaging them. I'm not trying to be weird. I can't actually friend her. You see it? She doesn't have that option on, so I'm just going to keep going down. Can't friend her. Add friend. That's fine. So anyway, I'm going to keep doing that until I get to 25. I do 25 4 times a day. So I'll right when I wake up, while I'm brushing my teeth, I'll go and I'll just add. And then maybe at lunchtime, and then maybe right before dinner, and then at night before I go to bed. So 4 different times a day, I just go in, add 25 people. Like I said, I don't message them. I'm not weird about it. Some of them accept my friend requests and some don't, and that's fine. On my page, and you can do this however you want, you guys, but how I set mine up is I have a lot of posts that have nothing to do with It Works on public. So you can see this one's public. It has nothing to do with It Works. It's me and my husband going out to lunch, and obviously you can have everything on friends only. If you don't want to have anything public, you do not have to. But I have most of the things, like this should be on friends only. I have a lot of things like this where it looks like, kind of more businessy stuff on friends only, because when someone comes to my page that isn't friends with me, I want them to be able to see me. I want them to see this post and this one, inspiring posts. So I try to this one should be friends only. I'll just do this while I'm showing you so you can edit privacy and put it on friends only. Okay. Anyway, so I try to put ones that I'm obviously done really bad at this lately, but you can see what I'm saying is I try to put all of these on friends only, and I try to have the ones that have nothing to do with It Works on public. Okay. That's just a tip, and you can have everything on friends only. So that's how I add people on Facebook. It's as easy as that. Another option that you can do is you can go to a friend, let me see, a friend that is not obviously an It Works distributor. I'm going to go to Alicia. Let's go see if I have any, I can see her friends list. Okay, so I'm going to go here. And I kind of go down, and this person and I have 2 mutual friends, so I can just go ahead and add her, okay? And some people, so we have 3 mutual friends there, maybe I can go add her. And I actually should just check and make sure who our mutual friends are. Okay, cool. Not a It Works distributor. So anyway, so I'll kind of do that and just go add friends that way, like people that have typically like 2 or more mutual friends, or you could just add whoever you want, honestly. But the place that I would not go to that I was talking about is, I don't even know where it is on here. Suggestions you see at the top. I wouldn't do these because some of those, I mean, you can go check them and make sure that your mutual friends aren't people that are It Works distributors, but I have a lot that are luck, honestly, when I go into groups, because they are people that are going to come back and they're going to see that we have a Disney connection. She likes Disney, I like Disney, we should be friends, right? That's what they're going to think. So you can change your bio to whatever it is that that you're in the groups of, and that way when they come here, they'll see right away, okay, we have that connection, we both love Disney. They can even see in my photos here, Disney stuff, okay? So it just creates that connection right away, and they're more likely to friend me back, okay? So that's Facebook. That's literally all I do. Besides host a post, this is how I grow my network. Now I'm gonna show you Instagram really quick. This is how I grow my network on Instagram. It's kind of similar. I personally like to use hashtags. I'll show you a few different ways. So let's just go to like Disney Mom here, okay? Because I'm a Disney mom. So I don't go to the top ones. I go to the recent ones. So it says top and recent. I click recent and I'll scroll down a little bit because some of them are so recent that they have like 0 likes on them yet. So let me just go down to one that just looks completely like normal, cool. So looks like a totally normal person, clearly likes Disney. So if people are liking her posts and she's using the hashtag Disney Mom, then she probably has a lot of people that like Disney that follow her. So I'm going to click on the people that liked this photo. And I'm going to go down, and I kind of look like this person looks like they're like a blogger. So, well, I guess she isn't. You can go into their thing and just double check, but I'll just kind of go down, and if they have a profile photo, then I will friend them. If they don't, then a lot of the times I don't friend them. So I kind of just look for them having a profile photo and looking like a semi-normal person. You can judge them however you want, but that's kind of what I look for, and I'm just literally going down, and I'll do the same thing, like 25 at a time, a few times a day. You could probably get away with doing more on Instagram, but you can still stick with the 25 every, few hours thing, and I'll do at least 4 times a day, 25, okay? And I'll just go down and friend 25 people. Okay, so I'm friending people, but you're going to see that right now it's not, but my following count, a lot of the times you're going to be following all these people, but not all of them are going to follow you back, right? And so you're going to have to figure out like, okay, how do I get my following count so it doesn't look like I'm following 1,000 people, but only like 200 people are following me, right? So you always want to keep them. You don't ever want to go like more than, I don't know, like 200 maybe over your following over your followers. So say that you were following 400 people and you only had 200 followers. So at that point, once you hit the 400 like following, then I would go through and start unfollowing people. Now I'm going to show you how to unfollow people because it's pretty easy, and hopefully this doesn't take forever to load. So do you see that little up and down circle arrow in like the middle of my screen? You're going to click that and you're going to say latest because of the people that you followed the latest, and then you have to like pull it down and let it up and let it load or whatever. And so this is going to load, and what it's going to do is it's going to sort all of your friends from the people that you've followed the latest. So these are the people that I just followed. Now, I would give it like 24 hours before I unfollowed them, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to show you what I do. So I'm going to go in and, it's still loading, I think, because I tried to move it and it couldn't. So I'm going to go in and I'm basically going to look for, are they following me back? Now, I just followed like the first few people, so I know that they're not following me back because I just followed them. So let me go in here Actually, I'm going to go find someone that is following me back so I can kind of show you what I mean. Let's just scroll down a little bit. Okay. So I go on their profile, click following who they're following, okay? And at the top of the thing, you see how you don't see my name there? My name isn't there. That means that they aren't following me. So I'm going to go ahead and click following, unfollow. Okay, it's nothing personal. I'm sure that Gina is an amazing person, but I just definitely want to make sure that I'm growing my followers, people that want to follow me back. And I've been following these people for quite a while. So let me do the same thing. Click following, look at the top. And she's not following me either because you'd see my name as the first person up there. And I'll show you once I find one. Actually, I'll show you one that I know is following me. I'm just going to go right to her page. So you would basically just go down your list. You would go down your list. Sorry, that cut me off. But you would go down your list and just keep doing that and unfollow, or follow. And so I'm just going to go to someone that I know is following me so that I can show you what it looks like when they are following you. Oops, I have to go here. Kayla. Why doesn't it show me her first? Here she is. Okay. So I know Kayla's following me. So I'm going to click following. You see I'm the first person there. It says my name at the top. That means she's following me back. That's how you know, okay? And so obviously I'm going to keep her. And so say that I was going through my list and I found someone like Kayla and I was like, oh, she's following me. Perfect. So I do a little bit of interacting while I'm on her page. And I love Kayla, so I should have been liking her photos anyway. Well, I'll go through and I will like the first 3, and then I will comment something like genuine and be like, cutest couple, love your skirt. Okay, so that tells Instagram that I want to interact with Kayla more, and it will start to show me more of Kayla stuff and Kayla more of my stuff, which is really important. So the interaction thing is really important, okay? And so that's exactly what I would do. I would just go through and start unfollowing to make sure that my my counts weren't too different. And you can do probably about like 25 to 50 like unfollows at a time, I would say, because if you do too many actions on either Facebook or Instagram at a time, it will like block you and it'll be like, you're going too fast. And it will block you. So that's that. And then something that I just do often, and this has nothing to do with really growing your network, but if you want people to be able to see your stuff, you have to make sure that you are interacting with their stuff. And so I don't always just like, but if I'm just have a few seconds, I'll just go down and like a few photos from people that this is sponsored, but people that are popping up on my thing, which means I'm following them. When I have actual time to sit down, I might go through and just comment on a few, but at least liking them is going to tell Instagram that I'm interested in them, right? And that they might be interested in me. So they'll probably see more of my stuff. And the same thing goes with Facebook. And I don't just, like I said, I use a little heart function because I feel like it tells Facebook a like is just clicking on it, right? You just like it. In order to actually use the other reactions, you have to like hold it down and press that. And I feel like that tells Facebook a little bit more that I really am interested in that person. And so I almost always use a little heart one. And I'll just go comment on, oh my gosh, cute little baby. I'll just go comment and such a doll baby. I don't even know this person, you guys. I don't know. I just added her randomly to my thing. I don't even know if I've ever talked to her before. Name doesn't ring a bell, but I just go through my list of all these people that I don't really even know, and I'm now networking with them, right? I'm not being weird or anything like that. I'm just literally, that's gross. I'm just literally going through and I am interacting with them and networking and all that stuff. So that's what I do. That's how I grow my following. That's how I grow my network. And when you're doing this consistently and growing really fast, you'll see, I think I started with 300 friends on Facebook and now I have almost 5,000 and that's the max. Okay. So I'm very consistent with this because if you are, say that you're just you're fishing in a huge lake and there's only 10 fish in that lake, it would take you a really long time to catch that fish, right? It would take you a really long time. But if you decide to pour 5,000 fish into that huge lake, how much faster would you catch a fish, okay? When there are more people that are watching your stuff, You're going to find that you're going to find the people faster that want it right now. I had to watch Courtney for 6 months before I wanted to say yes to her. I told her no when she asked me to do this business with her, and I stalked her page without her knowing for 6 months, okay? And so I'm thankful that she kept going, but she kept going. She didn't just stop with me, and she kept adding and kept going. And so that's kind of how it works, you guys. I wasn't ready yet, but she found other people that were ready right away. Just because I wasn't ready for 6 months, she found others that were ready right away. Okay, so keep going, keep working it, keep growing your network, and you're going to do so amazing.